Hey guys, it's me, Ichigo Kurosaki. As you guys can see, I got the Steam Deck. So, nor the weird skin I have on here. I love cherry blossoms. Anyways, that's beside the point. We're not going to stay in here. I just wanted to kind of start off my video and just kind of do my introduction in here. So, yeah, basically what I'm going to be doing in this video is basically just share how I felt about the Steam Deck after owning it for several months. Just to get you guys to know how, just what I think about it. I'm going to let you know I have a lot of positive things to say about it, definitely, so don't worry about that. Alright guys, so this is the main menu right here. It's kind of what it looks like. And you can view more in your library. These are all the games that I personally own. Yeah, I don't have too many. I do like you can make collections, so I have like my adventure, fighting, hack and slash, racing. I have one specifically for one specific game, Yakuza, and then my turn-based games. So yeah, I do like that you can do that. I do the same thing with my Switch, so I do like that. In case people are wondering, yes, it can be used on your television. As you see, it's on my TV right now. So you can use pretty much any controller with it, whether that be Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons or an Xbox One controller. You can use PS5, PS4, and I've only tested this with 3 controllers. I did my Xbox One controller, I did my Switch controller, and I don't have it with me at the moment, but I did my PS4 controller. Now, the Xbox and PS4 controller I've only used wired. The only one I did Bluetooth was my Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. And I don't know why it's trying to connect to my Switch, but it is. But I know what you guys really want to see. You guys want to see that gameplay, don't you? Let's get to it. As you guys can see, I am playing some games on here. They all run amazingly. For real, for real. I'm not even joking. They all are great. It's just amazing how beautiful this thing is. I'm just gonna be honest and say I didn't think we would ever get a handheld better than the Switch. Like, I know I'm probably gonna get hate for that comment. I know I'm not saying that the Switch is the greatest handheld ever, especially not with this thing out. But I'm just saying at the time that the Switch came out, we gotta consider that. At the time that the Switch came out, it was definitely like one of the best ones you could buy in the market. As you guys can see, it is running at about 60 FPS. I'm sorry about the brightness. Some bright scenes are hard to see my screen. I understand that. I'm sorry. I don't have the greatest camera, but as you can see, it's running at 60 FPS. It drops a tiny bit. As you can see here, you can see your battery life and how much money you have left. I have 49% battery and I have approximately 46 minutes left. That can change depending on what games you're playing. You can see the whole GPU and all that stuff, all that overlay if you're really into that. So I just usually keep it on one thing to see my GPU. But yeah, you could pretty much play any types of games you want in here, whether it be nice open world games like this, good, nice fighting games. I know not everybody's in the open world games, so we have nice fighting games you can play on here. Demon Slayer, for example. I played Naruto Storm 4 on here. They're just all just so amazing on here, for real, for real. Like, look at that. You see how crazy that looks? I just love it. And put on some good old racing games then. Basically, if you haven't figured out what I'm trying to say, if there's a game that you love, if there's a game that you like, if there's a specific genre you like, no matter what it is, I guarantee you're going to find it on the Steam Deck. Especially with things you can do like emulators and stuff like that. I don't use any emulators, by the way, guys. I'm just saying that you can technically do that. So yeah, it's just like no matter what type of game you want to play, I guarantee you they'll have it. Yeah, now I'm going to be honest. Forza Horizon 5, which is what I'm playing right now, is my most played game on Steam. I have the most hours in this game. I'm a huge racing car nerd. I love racing games. I wish there was more classic vehicles in here, in my opinion, but I gotta say I love it a lot. It's one of my favorite games. And I just wanted to do a quick little drag race to show you guys, but there we go. Boom. So yeah. Now, one of the biggest complaints I've heard about when it comes to the Steam Deck, well, I have my Wi-Fi off because I didn't want people to keep seeing me go on and off games. One of my friends even messaged me. He's like, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm doing a video. If we go to the store, just real quick. See how those games have check marks? They're verified. And then we have some games, if I can find one, dang. Here we go. So look, we have the verified, playable, and then there's some that have this, where it's just a slash. If you go to it, it says unsupported. And there's some that have question marks. I just want to say something. If you see your favorite game and it has unsupported next to it like this, that does not necessarily mean you cannot play the game. Sunset Overdrive, for example. As you can see, game info, unsupported. Yet I have 3.9 hours. Bleach, unsupported. Yet I have 20.4 hours of playtime. So just know, just because it's unsupported does not necessarily mean you cannot play it at all. It just means that either something didn't go right with the controls. Like I've noticed that with Bleach. With Bleach, I have to use the touchscreen a lot more than the actual controls itself. So that's basically what determines whether a game is unsupported or not supported. Now, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. I'm just saying from what I've heard, you know, it has to do something with the control setups and a bunch of stuff like that. It doesn't 100% have to do with whether or not a game can run or not run. And I'll show you right now. Sunset Overdrive, I'm booting it up. Like I said, it says it's unsupported, right? Veganizing cloud, there you go, and it's launching. See this symbol? Now you will get a little error code in the beginning part of the game. And you can literally completely ignore that. Yeah, see, you're going to get that. Just hit OK. Completely ignore it. There you go. You're in the game. Just like that. Now you see that, you can kind of see it did kind of bug out there for like 1 quick second. You will experience some things like that because that's just something you'll experience. You know, it even says that when you download unsupported games. Like just know that, hey, you might experience some issues if you play these. So, you know, just a heads up on that. But yeah, I'm just for real, like, while I'm just showing this off for a bit, I'm just going to go back to like the whole purpose of this video. I just want to say that the Steam Deck is probably one of the best things that I've brought this year, to be honest with you. It was worth all the money, for real. In case you guys are wondering, because I'm pretty sure somebody's going to ask which version I got. I got the middle one. I didn't get the highest price one. And I'm going to tell you something I actually wish I would have known. You do not have to get the highest price Steam Deck. Alright? You can literally get the lowest priced one, which I believe is $3.99, and be completely fine. The only thing that sets them apart is internal storage. And if you really want more storage, you can just smack an SD card in here. Even though I have the middle one, I have a 1 terabyte micro SD card in here, so that way, you know, I could just get like some little more extra storage, you know, because if you get the lowest one, yeah, by the time all your things update, all that stuff, you're not really gonna have enough storage for any games, like from my knowledge at least. Like I said, I have the middle one, so don't, leave it to me. Something I will say though is that your performance is not affected at all, depending on which version you have. Now, yeah, if you get a higher version, you'll have like a special case that comes with it, and not really a special case, but like different stuff. And I believe the glass is different on the highest one. I did watch a video of people reviewing the glass. It's really not that much of a difference, really. It's just anti-glare, I believe, and stuff like that. So, if you want that, then yeah. But it's not a requirement. Oh, gosh. Sorry, I just got quiet because I was trying to focus. This gun doesn't work well against them. Of course you're hurt. Sorry, I was replying to my character. But yeah, I personally this thing is just amazing. I don't think anybody can really, like, I want to talk more. It's just like, what more can I say except for, like, it's amazing. You guys are seeing this. You guys are seeing this firsthand and just how epic this thing is. Now, one thing I do want to say, and one of the things that has made it, hard for me to make a video about this for such a long time, because I was afraid I'm going to get hate for this. But I'm just going to be honest about something. So this is the part I got anxious about. It's kind of hard to see my screen, but I'm going to fix that in a second. A lot of people were asking me, Steam Deck or Switch? I'm going to be honest about this, okay? And hear me out before you dislike my video, leave rude comments, or just completely hate me. When it comes to both of them, I like them both pretty much equally, but I like one over the other for certain reasons. There's reasons I like the Steam Deck over the Switch, and reasons I like the Switch over the Steam Deck. One of the things I like about the Switch more is its OLED screen. The darks are a lot darker. It's going to be kind of hard to tell on camera, but this is the Steam Deck screen, and this is the OLED Switch screen. So as you can see how much darker those flames are compared to those ones? I hope you guys see it. I think it's one of those things you kind of have to see in person, but I am very, very in love with the OLED screen over the regular LED screen. Now the beautiful graphics make up for that on the Steam Deck. Alright guys, so here you go. You can kind of see right here what I'm talking about. Just side by side. Look at the OLED Switch colors. You see how they're much darker? So yeah, I just like that a little more than that. That's pretty much it, guys. Like, so don't feel like I think that the Nintendo Switch is like 100 times better than the Steam Deck. That's not what I'm saying. I just like the OLED Switch screen more than the Steam Deck screen. If that makes me sound dumb, I apologize. I'm just trying to answer you guys honestly. Now, there are ways that I do get around the whole OLED thing. I do have an OLED monitor that I like to use with my Steam Deck. This thing, amazing, 15 inches. I can't remember how much it is, but you can get it on Amazon. If you type in, I don't know how to pronounce that name. If you type that in, it's backwards because I'm on the camera, sorry. If you type that in, 15-inch OLED portable monitor, and if you have a Steam Deck and you want to use it on that monitor, beautiful. I highly recommend it. If you guys even want me to, I can put a link to it in the description on the Amazon link. But yeah, guys, that is my video. I'm sorry if it wasn't much. I'm sorry if it was just kind of boring and random. I just wanted to do it. I'm not used to doing these types of videos. Keep in mind, this is like something new to me. But yeah, if you guys own a Steam Deck, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you like it. If you guys do not own a Steam Deck and you guys have any questions to me, let me know in the comment section. Also, for people who have both the OLED Switch and the Steam Deck, I would also like to hear your opinions on which you prefer screen-wise. Do you prefer the OLED screen, or do you prefer just the Steam Deck screen or just regular LED? I'm going to be honest with you guys. That's something else I'm going to mention real quick. If they made an OLED Steam Deck, I would be on that so fast. I'm trying not to say cuss words. That's how excited I just got just thinking about it. And then like my whole thing would change. You know, this right here, I probably would not be like my top favorite. Like I said, the OLED screen is the only thing that makes me like the Switch more than the Steam Deck. If they make an OLED Steam Deck, I'm not saying I'm getting rid of my Switch. I still love this thing. Fuck. I'm a hardcore Nintendo fanboy. I'm still playing that just for the Nintendo exclusives, but I'm just saying in general, that would be everything, you know, for me. That's like the one thing that's missing for the Steam Deck for me is that OLED screen. But alright guys, you know what I'm going to say? Like, dislike, comment, whether it's positive or negative. Like I say always, as long as you give me feedback, I'm good. Ichigo Kurosaki's out. Peace.